For me personally, when approaching the role, it's sort of hard to figure out because there's so many things that he gets hit with. In the simplest terms, like in most abstract terms, I could say it's a journey. Like it's just a journey about discovering. And the irony of the whole thing is that, like, hopefully by the end, and they have to go back and they have to watch it again, and they have to watch it again. But it's just like this ridiculous, fantastic, completely absurd mixture of humor, sadness, madness. Like, it forces you, if it does force you at all, to come to your own conclusion about what it's about. It's like an individual experience for everyone. It's not about one thing. No one can really come to any finite or like objective conclusion.
This is my workspace. Yeah, and while showing the deck, I will be giving you some tips. Earlier this year in January, we also took a trip to Patagonia. I can have the best routine and be charged up for the work, but right now I have a call at 8. Had a call with my US accountants. Almost there, like final touches for my capable Ensure website. Absolute luck to oversee this animal just in wild nature. We'll be playing some clips for you from this trip with some silent music. Enjoy. The first Monday of February coming to its end, and I'm finishing up in an MTV work. Have been enjoying working from here. It's just a beautiful place and wires you in. You see working people around, and if you are still working from home, I think you guys are missing on your productivity a lot, and I don't know what you're doing at home, to be honest. So, but anyway, I would love to share my updates from January. Let's get straight into it. This is my workspace. I left it as it is in purpose for the video, to be honest. Yeah, just a little side note about the setup. I really love the stand for the laptop, and I have this old Magic Keyboard and broken trackpad. And I thought about the format of videos itself and something I would watch myself, to be purely focused on work and give just a raw, simple work style videos, which is like the most of my lifestyle. So I will be showing you what I'm working on, some of my success once it happens once in a while. And the first updates I got about the presentation I told you about last time, the presentation for my insurance claim processing AI agent product, which actually I envision more as a white label custom development for insurance companies than a product, but still I think it must have wider potential and more trust as a custom on-premises solution, as it's called in enterprise. So yeah, let me show you the presentation. Yeah, and while showing the deck, I will be giving you some tips on B2B enterprise presentations. Then the first one is about the visual style, to keep it clean and professional. Like, you don't want to look childish or playful, right? Clean and simple tagline, the main title. The next one is table of contents. I don't know if this slide actually matters to anyone, but it's kind of rule, like a best practice to have it. I don't really like how mine looks, but I have so much to put in and I kind of compromise the design here. Then I have this like intermediate slides, which tells you like what comes next. Here I'm entering the presentation by exposing the problem, the market's problem. And it's also like very easy to be awkward here because you're speaking to an ICP which knows about this problem so much more than you. I kind of try to balance my tone of voice and be on point without exposing it too much. So we just keep it professional here. Then I'm comparing my product, my solution to the others on the market. Also very clean and easy to read points. Here are like one sentence bullet point, maximum 2 rows, and next to it why the other solutions are worse. Then we present already more, so people get more excited, like they're striving to learn what capable Ensure actually does. I love these illustrations, to be honest. Before I had small screenshots of working solutions here, but they were like too small to understand anything. So I decided to change it to visuals. Implementation approach. Also, I don't really like the visual presence of it, but it kind of requires a bit of text. I don't know if anybody will read this, so I must discover it. For now, I think it's an information that must be present. Data security policy, also basic stuff. And then we present our solutions. Here we already show big pictures of the solution and descriptive bullet points or some use case examples. We talk about every solution in details, but still trying to fit everything into simple bullet points and really clear title. I always expect people looking at the slide not more than 1 second, and I want them to understand everything straightforward. Then we show the case study. In terms of case study, it's very important to give a context about the client, some relevant metric, their size, location, and their objectives. Also, copy is very simple and straightforward, so it's readable, right? Because guys, nobody will read your for example, like here I also must shrink it, I think, and demo. Yes, this is something I should record better. So still a lot of improvements for the deck. I spent over 100 hours already. Yeah, you heard it right. I think half for the copy, for the strategy, and half for the design, because yeah, it has been tough. It has been tough, and there are a lot of room for improvements. So just finishing it up, the results we made this client, our engagement process. I love this slide. I love this slide. Also quite detailed, but as simple as possible information. Suggested next steps. This is a closing slide where I am giving a perspective of how simple it is to take the next steps. And this is it, guys. I will be packing up for today, and will show you more of my working routine tomorrow. So see you then. leaving today early, finish like the most important stuff, and like the rest I can finish at home. But I just feel I will be more productive right now laying at home and doing like some average important stuff than if I force myself sitting at the desk. My high achiever status must be recovered. Yeah, I will do my best to recover it tomorrow or maybe later today at home. Hello guys, it's the start of a new day. I just yesterday published my first vlog and very happy of all the comments and feedback. It's 8 a.m. now. For me, it's like the best schedule when the work starts at 9. I can have the best routine and be charged up for the work. But right now I have a call at 8 with my client where my sales buddy Kirilo will pitch the offer, our agency offer. So usually at mornings I have just some creatine. I have the best productivity when I refuse breakfasts, but when I have more like light days, I enjoy to have breakfast. So we'll be starting my day. See you later in the day. Literally just finished my lunch at 8 p.m. It was beautiful salmon quinoa taken from home. So now I'm pumping up my a few more hours for today with large Americano. Had a call with my US accountants. Almost there, like final touches for my capable Ensure website, like form integration and connection, all of that. Some agency stuff like new proposal, some quick email stuff, and a lot of multitasking. But now all the calls are finished, and I will just finish the lunch and we'll jump straight into some high focus required tasks and finish the day. Let me show you the view from my V workspace. This is a very tempting view, guys. There are people playing soccer, swimming pool 1, swimming pool 2, swimming pool 3. There are like paddle, tennis courts, one more tennis court. There are one more soccer field. This is the river, so I'm not sure if you see, but there are a lot of sailboats already. This is just even not 6 p.m. on Friday, but quite many of sailboats. If you didn't know, but Buenos Aires is on the river, but not ocean. It was actually surprising to me. I didn't know it before I came here, and nobody swims there. So this is like a very dirty bay, very dirty river. It's the first February's week coming to its end. Beautiful sunset. Yeah, this place has an incredible view. It's so beautiful to oversee these sunsets every evening. There are different each time. Yeah, and it's always magical. Just the last seconds and the sun will go down. When you're closer to equator, it goes down way quicker. Earlier this year in January, we also took a trip to Patagonia, which was a dream of mine and as a dream of many. It was a gorgeous trip, amazing nature and beautiful sightseeings like glacier, Fitzroy. I want to play a few shots for you in this video. Hope it will be inspiring and beautiful, and maybe one day you also will travel to beautiful Patagonia. The most incredible thing, we saw puma just on our trail to Fitzroy, and God, it was beautiful and scary at the same time because she was like 20 meters away. Yeah, we were lucky that other tourists were on the trail, and pumas are nice, and yeah, pumas are maybe a little bit scary too when they see a group of people, but if we were alone, like one or two people on the trail, it would be incredibly dangerous. But we were just incredibly lucky to see this absolutely amazing animal, and it's a very dangerous predator, but God, it's beautiful. It's just speechless experience. People go to safaris, like to special safaris, to see pumas, and it usually happens in Chile, much less in Argentinian side of Patagonia. So it was an incredible blessing, and absolutely beautiful and absolute luck to oversee this animal just in wild nature. We'll be playing some clips for you from this trip with some silent music. Enjoy.
What you are seeing and hearing right now is nothing but a dream. You're dreaming right now in this moment. You're dreaming with the brain awake. Dreaming is the main function of the mind, and the mind dreams 24 hours a day. It dreams when the brain is awake, and it also dreams when the brain is asleep. The difference is that when the brain is awake, there is a material frame that makes us perceive things in a linear way. When we go to sleep, we do not have the frame, and the dream has the tendency to change constantly. Humans are dreaming all the time. Before we were born, the humans before us created a big outside dream that we will call society's dream, or the dream of the planet. The dream of the planet is the collective dream of billions of smaller personal dreams, which together create a dream of a family, a dream of a community, a dream of a city, a dream of a country, and finally, a dream of the whole humanity. The dream of the planet includes all of society's rules, its beliefs, its laws, its religions, its different cultures and ways to be, its governments, schools, social events, and holidays. We are born with the capacity to learn how to dream. And the humans who live before us teach us how to dream the way society dreams. The outside dream has so many rules that when a new human is born, we hook the child's attention and introduce these rules into his or her mind. The outside dream uses mom and dad, the schools, and religion to teach us how to dream. Attention is the ability we have to discriminate and to focus only on that which we want to perceive. We can perceive millions of things simultaneously, but using our attention, we can hold whatever we want to perceive in the foreground of our mind. The adults around us hooked our attention, and put information into our minds through repetition. That is the way we learned everything we know. By using our attention, we learned a whole reality, a whole dream. We learned how to behave in society, what to believe and what not to believe, what is acceptable and what is not acceptable, what is good and what is bad, what is beautiful and what is ugly, what is right and what is wrong. It was all there already, all that knowledge, all those rules and concepts about how to behave in the world. When you were in school, you sat in a little chair and put your attention on what the teacher was teaching you. When you went to church, you put your attention on what the priest or minister was telling you. It is the same dynamic with mom and dad, brothers and sisters. They were all trying to hook your attention. We also learn to hook the attention of other humans, and we develop a need for attention which can become very competitive. Children compete for the attention of their parents, their teachers, their friends. Look at me, look what I'm doing. Hey, I'm here. The need for attention becomes very strong and continues into adulthood. The outside dream hooks our attention and teaches us what to believe, beginning with the language that we speak. Language is the code for understanding and communication between humans. Every letter, every word in each language is an agreement. Once we understand the code, our attention is hooked, and the energy is transferred from one person to another.